Hey vegan food explorers, I am your vegan food explorer and I'm back with another Veganuary video. Today we're going to be going back to Lidl. The reason for another Lidl video is because they are some of the hottest Veganuary products at the moment. And we're going to be reviewing the Lidl Vimondo plant-based nuggets with sweet chili dip. Why is this so great? Well, a few days ago Burger King launched their vegan nuggets, which also came with a sweet chili dip. So, could this be a Burger King killer? Let's find out. Please smash that subscribe button as we've got loads of awesome Veganuary content coming up. So we're going to be reviewing the Vimondo Lidl plant-based nuggets with sweet chili dip. And as I keep saying, with the meat-free items from Lidl this Veganuary, do be careful because some of them are not vegan but are vegetarian. And although they do quite clearly say vegetarian, I find sometimes it does get a little bit lost as they do look a little bit similar. So just be aware, but these are 100% vegan nuggets and vegan sauce. So ingredients wise, they are made from rice flour and wheat protein. It's interesting because the calories wise, they are for half of the pack 339 calories, 14.1 grams of fat, but then only 1.7 grams of saturated fat, 44.1 grams of carbs, and then protein is only 6.8 grams. I think that's quite interesting, and I think that must be because the proportions of rice flour are higher than the wheat protein. So they're not high protein. Let's just face it. In my opinion, they're not. But hopefully they are really delicious. From the look of it, they look great. I mean, look at that. They got that crispy batter. Look great. Let's open them up and have a look. Before I do, I just want to remind you, these cost £1.99 for the whole pack. Because, as I mentioned earlier, the Burger King nuggets were so good, which are made with the vegetarian butcher's chicken, but I found them a little bit too thin. So I'm interested to see, potentially, if these do the job. Right, let's get our knife. We can open it up. So really, I mean you get quite a few of them. How many do you get? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 12-ish, looks like, something like that. Right, let's have a look at them so far. Thickness, I would say that, actually, I don't know. I think it is thicker than the Burger King chicken nuggets. I would say that's more of like a traditional chicken nugget size. The batter is pretty big there. They look pretty good. Let's get another one just to do a bit of an average. Yeah, I'd say that's about the same, really. About the same. Yeah, I would say these are thicker than the Burger King ones. Just by a smidge, though. Maybe they're not as thick as a traditional nugget. Kind of hard to tell. But I would say thicker than Burger King, but maybe not as thick as the chicken nugget that you and I would know. Right, so you get a whole bag of nuggets. Then you get these 2 free sweet chili pots. Literally, it feels like I'm in McDonald's again. You get your pot and you get your little nugget pack. So, how do we cook these nuggets? We can cook them either 8 to 10 minutes shallow fry, 17 to 19 minutes in the oven, or 3 to 4 minutes in a deep fat fryer. We don't have a deep fat fryer, unsurprisingly, but we are probably going to oven cook these and then we're going to try it. How does it say you have to do the sauce? I have no idea. I guess you just warm it up. So interestingly, for the sauces, it says, you have to go into quite some small writing here, but to do the sauce, you either pierce the sachet near the top and place on a microwavable plate and defrost setting for 20-25 seconds, or if you don't have a microwave, then you have to, which we don't anymore, we actually got rid of ours because it broke and we just haven't replaced it. So what we need to do is slightly longer than that. We need to heat the unpierced sachet in a pan of boiling water for 15 minutes and then allow it to stand for 1 minute. Okay, this is going to be painful, but I guess we're going to have to find a way to defrost this. But let's get these into the oven and then we can do a proper Vegan Food Explorer taste test. Okay, Vegan Food Explorers, the chicken nuggets are out and we are ready for the taste test. So we've got them in here. We've got so there were 6 for me and then 7 for my wife. So that is 13 nuggets, which we thought was kind of weird to have an odd number in the pack. Obviously you're going to split them in two, so really weird. So I've drawn the short straw, got these, but that is absolutely fine. So they come out, I'm really interested that they are actually different, quite different shapes. I mean, that one's almost like looks like a gravestone, a bit dark, and then that one's a bit of a circle. So that's quite interesting that they are so different. But on first view, I mean, they look great. Look like chicken nuggets of norm. Nice batter. It's gone a little bit crispy. It's got some real golden bits there and then a bit lighter. Yeah, it's quite firm on the outside, making some really nice kind of crunchy sounds as we were putting it out. But, so we've got our chicken nuggets there. We've got our, kind of looks like a weird science experiment. We've got our sweet chili sauce, which is warming up slowly in the cup of water. So hopefully that's ready now. So I'm going to open that up. Although it's going to be a nightmare because it's all wet. We'll get that open up. So let's do a taste test. Let's take this one. I think that one looks like a most chicken nugget you would normally see. Let's do a taste test without the sauce, and then we'll do it with the sauce. That's quite good actually. I wasn't really sure what to expect. So let's have one more bite. Right, let's start with the thickness. These are thicker than the Burger King ones. I still think they're not as thick as a non-vegan chicken nugget, but they're pretty good. I'd say they do the job really well in that terms. The batter is really light actually. It's got a bit of a crisp on it, but it's pretty much light. Looks great. Then the chicken on the inside, it's a really interesting texture actually. It doesn't have that quite depth. I mean, let's put it like this. It's no vegetarian butcher Burger King chicken nugget. I'm just going to say that. In my opinion, that's what I think. But it doesn't quite have a depth of flavour. It's quite a, oh, that's the flavour, and then that's kind of it. You do then get the batter, which is pretty good, and that kind of adds to it. But the chicken itself, also the texture, it looks okay, but it just, I mean, yeah, from a distance. But then when you actually look at it, it's kind of a bit odd. My wife was saying before, she said that she thought it tasted like the Chinese sweet and sour pork balls. It tasted like that. And I kind of get what she's saying actually, but yeah. It's not, no, it is nice. It is nice, but it's not like, oh my God, earth-shattering vegan food. It's pretty good, in my opinion. It's, for the price, I think it's worth it. I would say that you could have it in the freezer and it'd be worth it, but I personally much prefer the alternatives from, say, the chicken strips from Green Cuisine, get your words out, from Birdseye. I think they nail it, and I think the level of quality is up a little bit. But for the price, that's pretty good. Right, let's try some sweet chili dip now. See if it makes a difference, because let's face it, it comes with it, so it should go pretty well. We're going to dip the same one in there. Yeah, thick, delicious. Kind of really looks like a sweet and sour balls now, but let's try it. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, that does add another dimension. Let's try again. Okay. I've actually got to say that I didn't think that was going to make much difference, but that makes a hell of a difference actually. I think because the chicken itself is relatively, it's not bland, it's just, it hasn't got oomph. Then you've got the batter, which is really nice. But then when you add the sweet chili sauce, it's a massive kick on the taste buds and really adds to it. And I think because it's so kind of, it's just a simple taste, then you have the kick of the sweet chili, really adds to that. That's pretty good actually. So in conclusion, where do we go from there? I think they look great. The price is, I mean, the price is just ridiculous. Let's face it, it's so good. You get quite a lot. I think they need to make it even so you can actually share it without having any arguments in your household. Split the pack in half. It's not super high protein like you would expect a chicken nugget to be. I mean, it's not going to be super high, but it'd be higher than that. So it is a treat. it is quite nice. The batter they've done really well. The chicken, I think they really need to, in my opinion, do a little bit more with it, just to make it look a bit better. It just looks a bit potatoey, really. So I think they need to do that, and I think it will help the texture, the flavour. I just think they just need to add a bit of pizzazz to the chicken, which I think at the moment they don't. It's fine if you have enough sweet chili sauce, but I think to have a really great standout vegan chicken nugget, they need to nail that. But for a first try that I've seen there, I think it's pretty good actually, and the price is just ridiculous. I mean, even like 5 years ago, these would be class leading. It's just because we're so far ahead with what we can do now with vegan chicken nuggets. So, in conclusion, I definitely recommend picking them up. These would be great. I was just thinking whilst I was doing this video, when you have next a party and you're looking for kind of dippy food, you could have these and then put the sweet chili sauce. I wouldn't serve it up in these. Put it out in some nice little bowls, and that would be great little kind of finger food. You could almost say they're kind of vegan pork balls or whatever, or say they're vegan chicken nuggets. But I think a great cracking job from Lidl for the first try, but I think there's a few little refinements they can get, but I definitely recommend trying it out. So that's what I think. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favourite vegan chicken nugget? Have you had this one? Have you had the Burger King one? Let me know. What do you think of the green cuisine as well? Because I rate those really, really highly. Let me know in the comments below. That's another video for Veganuary. We've got loads more content coming up this Veganuary, so make sure to watch out. And of course, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.